We have officially hit 100,000 subscribers. And I always keep my word no matter what I'm talking about. And I told you guys at 100,000 subscribers, we would be shopping for a Mark V Supra. And well, today, one day after hitting 100K, we're going to buy one. So what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be one of the biggest days we've ever had on the channel. It was getting the house and having 2 cars. And well, now it's having the house, having 2 cars, and adding a third. Now this third car I'm getting has a little bit of a backstory to it. And well, the backstory is the title isn't really a clean one. Which means I kind of didn't want to get a loan for this car because I knew it'd be a little bit of a pain. So we're just gonna go to the bank and get the cash. Well boys, this is it. This is the cash. This is gonna be scary. This is the most cash I've ever held in my hand at one time, and we're about to blow it on a car. Guess how much money I have in the passenger seat?
40 grand.
40 grand in cash.
Gotta strap up, dude.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll see you at the house. I've bought several cars and every time driven it back with a different person, but I've never driven one back with my best friend. So today, not only are we picking up a Supra, we're doing it with my best friend, which is gonna be even cooler. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of money. All right, well, we're still waiting for Jean. I just called the insurance company and they told me that insurance on this car will be $148 a month, which honestly isn't that bad. The M4 is $120 and the Corvette, I believe, is $100. Maybe more, maybe less, but this is cool. We got the cash, we just need Jean.
Should make do like Photoshop of the grills and shit. Like Lil Wayne like holds it up.
All right, well this video is going to be posted before I show you guys the new exhaust the M4 has on the car. So what we have is a Grail full exhaust system. It deleted my single mid pipe from Seneca Motorsports and my stock axle back. So you guys are going to hear this before I post the video on it, but I want to have this video come out first because we just hit 100K and this is really, really cool. It sounds so much better. Oh my God, cop! Oh! Oh! What do I do? What do I do? It sounds good, huh?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
It sounds really good. Definitely louder. Yeah, the axle back, you'll guys see in the next video, the axle back size is completely different from stock to now this new Grail exhaust. And German engineering on the Grail exhaust, can't beat it. Sounds amazing. Here we are. The last fill up before we look at a Supra. $63 is what I'm guessing. I was $1 off. $64.20. Oh, you got a bunch of pizza sticks.
Guess how much this was?
Inflation. We're in Washington. $26.
Damn.
What was it?
$26.
Dude, I am on it today.
You're just
everything. The stars are aligning.
Wow.
The bank actually gave me the cash. Like,
you got meat on some meat.
what? On some meat.
Get my seatbelt on.
Welcome to Seattle. But look at that water beating off the hood. Thanks to my new detail and ceramic coating that is coming out in literally a week. It's gonna be so sick. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it too because it is a lifesaver. and it's so satisfying to watch. Like, look at that, it's just falling right off. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. There it is.
Your third Beamer.
It's a JDM car. Uh-huh. Well, there's a little sneak peek at the car. The owner is not here yet, so I will see you guys once we sign paperwork and if all goes good. If something doesn't go good, you will still find out. Well, boys, this is it. This is my 2020 Toyota GR Supra with the B58 engine. And now we have waited long enough, and let me tell you the story behind this car. Now, yes, I found this car before we hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I actually drove out to look at this car. And the reason this car was so appealing was because it is a lemon titled car. Now, what a lemon title means is that there was something wrong with the car that forced the dealership that sold it to buy it back from the purchaser. Now, don't worry, it wasn't drivetrain, it wasn't anything to do with the suspension or the engine, transmission, it wasn't anything like that. It was actually bought back for paint. Now, on the buyback paperwork, it said that the car was bought back for drips and stains. And as you can see, there's no drips and stains except for the drips of rain on the car. But right along here, there are overspray drips on the edges. And that's why the car was bought back. Also, it had a parking sensor malfunction, but both of those were addressed. And I don't know how much they fixed the paint because you can still tell on the edges, but from when everything's closed, there is nothing wrong. Now, I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with the market on these cars, but it has gone way up, especially the 2020s, because their ECUs are unlocked. And then in the 2021s and up, the ECUs are locked and you have to get those unlocked, which is very, very expensive. And since the market is so jacked, I figured it might as well be smart to get a lemon title because it's something nobody really makes videos about, and we also get a B58 Supra for a lot cheaper than what everything else is at. Now, this is also a launch edition, so it's the highest trim package for the 2020s, and it's number 667 out of 1,500. So that's also pretty cool. Now, the reason we have to drive back out and get the car today instead of me getting it on the first day was because I made an offer. The seller did not want my offer because someone else offered a little bit more. That person backed out, so then he took my offer. So that's how we came to getting a 2020 Mark V Supra with 29,000 miles. It is the lowest mileage car I've had and the newest car I've had at the same time. Now, aside from the car getting a nice paint correction because the paint does have a ton of swirls in it, I really need to lower this car ASAP and get downpipes or some sort of exhaust on this thing because it is way too quiet. And then, of course, tune it and make some pretty good B58 power. And once we tune it, I'm really curious to see how it'll hold up against the M4. But I think John and I are gonna go see how well a stock Supra does against my M4. We raced Jose's in the M4 gapped, so I don't think there's gonna be much of a difference anyway. All the BMW sounds on this thing. All right, time for a freeway entrance. This car has a ZF8 transmission, not the DCT. So freaking smooth. It's such a different experience from the M4. Okay, now it's John's turn to drive. You ready to drive a Mark V Supra?
Same thing as this. It's just different shell.
I'm gonna punch you.
Kiss me?
What did he say?
Call us a Toyota.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right, give me the BMW key.
It's in the car.
Okay, here's the
Give
key.
me the BMW key.
Dude, this is so cool. Look at this. Look at that. They're both mine. If I had a second person with me, we would have taken the Corvette too. Look at this. I'm like collecting all the Pokemons. I have a lemon title, rebuild title, and a clean title. Oh my gosh. The rear end of that car? You gotta be kidding me. This thing is so hot. Okay, we're at our first gas stop. Ugh. It actually doesn't sound bad when you give it a rev, but right now idle, you can't hear it at all.
Like, I was getting off the freeway, I was downshifting, it was like, whoop. I was like, aw.
It's a lot of fun, huh? It's actually a pretty fun car, huh?
Yeah, it's like really comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I like how low this ceiling is.
Yeah, no.
Amazing.
Maybe if you just had a smaller head. Well, this car costed me $53, and then this one a whopping $30. I think it's safe to say the B58 is a little bit more fuel efficient than the S55. Now it's time we race my cars against each other. We're gonna go to Mexico. It's gonna be a little bit more out of our way to get home than before, but it'll so be worth it. All right, we're in beautiful Tijuana, Mexico. I knew that would happen, but that was still pretty fun. Well, that time he gave me the jump and freaking still gapped me. But let me tell you, this car is a ton of fun. I can't wait for this thing to be tuned, lowered, and looking completely sick. I know builds take time, especially when you have 3 of them going on, but mark my words, when this thing's done, it's gonna be one of the cleanest red Mark V Supras out there. Also, I just thought of a very serious question. Since this is technically a Toyota, but it is a BMW, am I allowed to not use my turn signals? I don't know, it feels more natural just not to use them. Look at this M4 Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah, Supra.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is probably one of the craziest views we've ever had on the channel right here. Dude, this is so freaking cool. Yeah, we're definitely taking all 3 to Cars and Coffee on Saturday. Gosh, there is so much that we're gonna do to this thing, and I can't wait for you guys to watch. Drop down in the comments what you think I should do first. I definitely think it should be coilovers. I'm gonna try and work something out this week and then get some ordered, because this car needs to be dropped to the ground. One of my biggest pet peeves that I see with people with Supras is that they don't make them low enough. There's enough M4s out there that they drop them pretty low, but as far as Supras are concerned, they just don't cut it. And this car needs to be just as low as this one. A little under a year ago, I bought my Corvette. A little under 2 months ago, I bought my house. And now we have a Mark V Supra in my shop, and I have my 2 cars in my garage. The amount of things that have happened in the past year are completely insane. And like I said with the house, I gotta thank you guys, because you guys are what motivate me and push me to do stuff like this. If I wasn't doing this kind of stuff on social media, I definitely would not have the things that I have right now. My life would be in a totally different spot. But anyway, I think that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell. I gotta go inside, edit this video, and try to post this video tomorrow. That way all you guys can see it before this car gets leaked everywhere, because I ran into so many people on the way home today. Boys, get used to this view of a stock Supra, because I have a feeling that's not gonna last that long. I'll see you guys next time. Drive safe.